welcome to Renegade by AC. My name is Kristen and thank you for tuning in. I want to be your personal trainer right there in your living room. Help and motivate you to either get in shape or maybe just help and motivate you to stay in shape. Today's session, we are going to do a strengthening exercise session. We are not going to do any jumping at all. So this will require a set of dumbbells. My dumbbells is 7 kilo each, and another measurement that will be 15 pounds. We have 2 blocks. Each block consists of 5 exercises. We're gonna do one exercise after each other for 3 rounds, working for 1 minute and 15 seconds to get ready for the next exercise. Then we have a little bit of a break, and then we have another block with the same setup with the 5 exercises, 5 new exercises, and by the end of this session, you've been working your entire body. So please do remember that getting in shape is a journey. You have to start at one point and then work yourself stronger along the way. And it only requires approximately 3 times a week, working out for approximately 30 minutes, and then you will get in a lot better shape. And being in a good shape, it almost means also having a more healthy and happier life. So we're gonna start with a warm-up, so please stick with me and I will stick with you. So let's get ready. I'm ready for a short warm-up. So we're just gonna start out by a little bit of jogging on the spot. You have a good exercise mat, and of course you have your dumbbells ready. So we are good to go in just a few minutes. Opening up a little bit here, jogging and getting yourself ready. If it's too much to be the jogging part right now, maybe you just got out of bed, you can just walk on the spot instead. Bringing those legs in and bringing them out. Using your arms, and already by now start engaging your core muscle and your pelvic floor. Inhaling and exhaling, getting back in and out again. And we're gonna be here and we're gonna lift one leg at a time, squeezing that glute muscle, swinging our arms from one side to the other. So every time we're lifting that leg, make sure that your knee is straight and you are engaging your core muscle to keep your lower back in a good, nice, safe position. So lifting up, waking up those glute muscle and swinging those arms to get a little bit more warmth into your body. So lifting, squeezing. We're gonna bend one knee at the time, lifting up, warming up our thighs, our knees, and swinging. Keep swinging those arms from one side to the other, and lifting and kicking yourself in your buttocks, lifting those arms, moving our arms in front of us, still keep your legs going. And if this is too much, you can always do a little bit less of a range of motion. So lifting and swinging. We are gonna bring one knee in front of us. So lifting up and relaxing your shoulders, but please use your arms. Look after your lower back. Don't do a bending here. Keep your chest up and your chin in, and keep focus on the good quality, which I will of course remind you and letting you know, giving you tips and tricks for the good quality, so I can help you and guide you, but please do look after yourself. Putting your knees in front of us and lifting up and down. And if it's too much with the arms, you can go down here, lifting up. So make a big swing if possible. Inhale and exhale, getting that heel back on the floor, lifting up. Very good, nice work. Bringing your arms in front of us, and we're gonna wake up the muscle between our shoulder blades. A little bit further down, working up our leg muscle and squeezing back and forward. So please keep going. Inhale and exhale. We are gonna end up in a squat position, squatting down, making sure that your knees are behind your toes, your chest is up and your chin is in. So think about sitting back in a nice comfortable chair, up and back down again, keeping that chin in and engaging your core muscle. So I do know I say it a lot about this inhale and exhale, and also about engaging your core muscle, because I know from my daily work as a group teacher and also as a physiotherapist, it tends to be forgotten. So let me remind you, and let's keep the good quality. Squeezing your glute and your thigh muscle, stretching and bending those arms, waking up your upper body. We are gonna stay up here doing a rotation. So waking up your spine, inhale and exhale. Turning. If you get a bit dizzy, just keep looking straight at me, or else you can look every time you're moving your arms. Keep looking at your arms, or just stay focused in front of you. So twisting and turning, inhaling and exhaling. And just a few more times, keeping that chin in. One more to go with each arm, and get in the middle. Chin in, and we're gonna roll all the way down to the exercise mat, and then we're gonna roll all the way up again, straightening up, reaching for the ceiling, back down again, inhale. Just feel a nice little dynamic stretch in your hamstring muscle, and lifting up, and another one to go. Go all the way down as far as you can, and lifting yourself up and moving those arms out. Get a little bit of water, and we are ready. So please grab your dumbbells. We are ready for the strengthening exercise session. So let's go. We are ready to go. The first exercise will require your dumbbells. So we are gonna do a biceps curl. We're gonna stand in a nice position here, bringing those shoulders back, engaging your core muscle. We're gonna lift our weights up and back again. So I'm just gonna put my timer on for the 1 minute work, and I will make sure in the 15 seconds rest period, I will show you the next exercise. So we are ready. It's gonna be counting down from 10 seconds before the 1 minute sets off. So grab those dumbbells, bringing those shoulders back, and we are ready to do a biceps curl, moving up and back down again. Working here nicely and with the good quality for 1 minute. So inhaling and exhaling, and make sure that you can feel the squeeze in the front of your arms, in your biceps. So from down here, we are gonna twist and lifting up. So we're gonna start with our thumbs pointing in front of us, and then we're gonna move it out to the side. So keep that chest up and your shoulders back down, and focusing on feeling your biceps. So inhale as we go up, and exhale as we go down again. By the end of this session, you've been working your entire body, not using that much of time. Just remember how much time we usually use on Netflix and TV. Here we are doing something very good for our body. So keep that core engaged, lifting up. And we're gonna put those dumbbells aside. We're gonna do a Spiderman ab workout. So we're gonna stand here, lifting one knee to the same elbow. So let's go, looking down, and we are gonna move up and back down again. So inhale and exhale. While we are standing here, make sure that your hands are just straight underneath your shoulders. We are not gonna sway in our lower back. We're just gonna keep it nice and tight as a straight arm plank. Looking down, and inhale and exhale. So make sure you are relaxed in those shoulders, and you can do this from your knees instead, or maybe you have something with your wrist. You can go down on your forearms and continuing doing the exercise. So please just continue with the alternative that fits you the best. Keep ourselves Going for another 8 seconds. Inhale and exhale, feeling those obliques working. Here we are. 15 seconds to grab our dumbbells. Again, we are gonna do reverse lunges, keeping those weights upon your shoulders, and we're gonna go down, lifting up and back again. Alternative between your right leg and your left leg. Lifting and changing between the legs. Just gonna do it from the side, going back, lifting, back to center. So make sure that you keep your chest up in a nice position. And when we are moving back, make sure that your front leg, that your knee is well behind your toe. So stepping back, lifting and back to center. Chin in, lifting, and feel that squeeze in your glute muscle. Working and go back again. Lifting back to center. Back in the middle. Lifting and in, and here we are, one more to go. Lifting, go back down, and we are gonna do a Russian twist. So bring just one of your dumbbells, or maybe both. We are gonna do a Russian twist, moving from one side to the other. So using our core muscle and our oblique muscle. Inhaling and exhaling. Being a little bit relaxed in your lower body. Don't try to sit up straight. Just move a little bit down with a little bit of flexion in your lower back, and make sure that you are twisting your dumbbell from one side to the other and keeping your chin in. If this is too much, you can put down your heels for a little bit of extra support. So moving from one side to the other, keeping your chin in, and always feeling your way. Bring one back from one side and to the other. Inhaling and exhaling. Feel your way. Keep going, or you can do the modification with the heels on the floor. Squeezing for another 2 seconds. And here we are. Bring those dumbbells aside for exercise number 5. We're gonna lie down, hands out to the side. We're gonna lift up and squeeze those shoulder muscles. So we are lifting up, squeezing our glute muscle. Make sure that you're not lifting and starting this exercise with your head, just looking down, squeezing your glute muscle, and also engaging your pelvic floor and lifting up and moving those shoulder blades together, so you are using the whole, feeling that you're using the whole back of your body. So lifting up, looking down, inhaling while we go up, and exhale while we go down. Only for another 20 seconds, and then we are ready to do round number 2. Looking down. If it's too much with the legs, just focusing on lifting your upper body, but still squeeze those glute muscle and your pelvic floor. Inhale and exhale. Here we are, getting back up to round number 2. So bring those dumbbells with you, doing a biceps curl. So bring those shoulders back, and we are ready. Biceps curl up and going straight back again. Squeezing and engaging your muscle, and make sure that you are standing with a good quality. Inhale while we go up, and exhale while we go down. If you have too heavy weights, you can also alternative between your right arm and your left arm. Or maybe you want to go a little bit faster if your dumbbells is a little bit light. So lifting up and bring it back down again. So while we are using a biceps curl, doing this bicep curl, in a few seconds we are going to use our core muscle. So lifting and go back down again. Inhale and exhale. Make sure that you can feel it in your arms. That's what it's all about. Lifting and bring those dumbbells aside. Going down in a straight arm plank, ready for the Spider-Man. Bring hands right underneath your shoulders and up. Here we go. Bringing one leg to the same elbow. Looking down. And if you need to, you can go down on your forearms, or maybe you want to go down on your knees. Continue this exercise. Looking down, keeping your core muscle engaged. Inhale and exhale and feel your way. So using those oblique muscles while we are lifting the knee, and keep your core muscle engaged, working for the full 1 minute. We only have 15 seconds left. Inhale and exhale. Keeping your shoulders away from your ears and keep looking down. I have the time for you. Lifting, and we are gonna bring those dumbbells, putting them just resting on top of our shoulders, ready to the reverse lunges with the hip extension, engaging our glute muscles. So here we are, alternative between right and left leg. All the way down, lifting up. If it's too much to be doing the lifting part, you can just go from here and back to center and don't do the lifting. Or maybe you just wanna leave your dumbbells and do the exercise without. So of course you should be sweating by now, but do remember, focus on quality. All the way down to a 90-degree angle in your front leg. So we are getting those glute muscles working. When we're lifting that leg, engage your core muscle. Inhale and exhale. Lifting, back down again. One more to go. So we have the same amount on each leg. And here we are. Sitting down for the Russian twist. So leaning back a little bit. Keep one or two of your dumbbells. Let go a little bit down here in your lower back. And we are going to turn from one side to the other. Twisting and using your core muscle, your oblique muscle. Keep those legs up and lifted. Or maybe you need to put them down for a little bit of a while. So while we're working with those core muscle, of course, our lower back muscle are part of that, but it shouldn't be feeling uncomfortable in the wrong way. Hope you know what I mean. Of course, when you're sweating and exercising, sometimes it feels a little bit uncomfortable just because we're working and sweating, but it shouldn't be feeling uncomfortable in a not very nice way. Then you should put your heels down. Keep that chin in and move from one side to the other. Feeling your way. Almost there. And here we are, turning around, doing the back extension. Go all the way down, hands out. And if possible, lifting up and use your glute muscle as well. So looking down, squeezing. So while we're squeezing the muscle between our shoulder blades, we are also squeezing our glute muscle. Inhale while we go up and exhale while we go down. Always nose pointing down. Don't think about anything else than feel your body working. Doing a very good job for your back. A lot of the times we are keeping ourselves in a not always very good alignment, leaning forward, sitting with the computer, but try to get yourself into the opposite direction, doing extension. Inhale and exhale. Yep, ready for round number 3. Bring those dumbbells. Ready for the biceps curl for the last and final round. Shoulders back, and here we are, lifting and straightening back again. Thumbs out and thumbs pointing in front of you. Inhale and exhale, and you can do this one at a time, or maybe you just want to keep going because this is our final round. Inhale on the way up, exhaling on the way down. So keep that good position, shoulders back, moving upwards, bringing those dumbbells back down again. So let's keep this muscle tissue so we are a better burning machine. Muscle tissue is a lot more expensive to keep going than fat tissue, which is just sort of following along when we're moving, but our muscle, we have to be working. So we are gonna stay strong for a full lifetime, up and back down again. Very good. Ready for the Spiderman. Back on into a straight position here, straight arm plank, and moving up, back down again. Imagine you are doing this exercise in your bikini. So please engage your core muscle, feeling your abs muscle nice and tight. Inhale and exhale. Squeezing those muscles. You can always go down on your forearms or maybe on your knees for a little bit more of ease. Inhale, exhale. Feel those muscles working. This is our final round and we only have 15 seconds to go. So of course we can do it. I'll stick with you and you are sticking, hanging around here with me. Inhale, exhale. And back into center. And grab your dumbbells. Ready for the reverse lunges. Keeping your weights on top of your shoulders. And bring those shoulders back. Ready to go back. Right leg back. Go down. Lifting that leg up into a hip extension and back to center. Inhale, exhale. And just put a second in checking out your knee. Your front knee is well behind your toes. Back down again. And remember, this is our last time. Let's go. Keep the good quality. Bring it back down again. Only 20 more seconds for the last round. Inhale and exhale. 10 more seconds. 2 legs. So of course we can do it. Bring it up, back down again, and one more. Lifting and back in. Bringing 1 or 2 dumbbells for the Russian twist. Sitting down, leaning back a little bit. And lifting up your dumbbell. Bring up those legs. Going from one side to the other one. Bringing that dumbbell all the way down. Making a good rotation. Leaning back. And your ab muscle is hard as steel. Engaged. Protecting your lower back as they do in our daily living. Moving from one side to the other one. Only have one more exercise to go before we have a little bit of a break. Bring one to the other side. And of course you can put your heels down. Always Yep, you're right. Focus on quality. So close. Here we are, going back on our stomach, prone lying, hands out to the side, lifting, engaging our glute muscle, and lifting up, doing that retraction with your shoulder blades. So every time we're lifting up, if this is our shoulder blades, we're going to bring them in and back out again. So looking down, and of course you can let your legs stay down and focusing on your upper body. And maybe bit after bit, you are able to lift your legs up, inhale and exhale, looking down, working for another 25 seconds. Then we have a little bit of a water break. Inhale, exhale. Feel it in the muscle running along your spine, supporting you the whole day, while sitting and standing. They love to be exercised, lifting, go back down again. Very good. And I put the timer for a stop, and bring your bottle of water. Very nice job. Now we only have one block left. Get some water. So as I mentioned earlier, it is very important that we are working with those dumbbells, also using those body weight exercises to keep our muscle tissue, to keep ourselves burning, fat burning, and just for support of all your joints. So keep that in mind. Changing an alternative between exercises where you're doing some strengthening and doing some cardio. So please subscribe while this session is over. Not now, because you have to be focused on getting yourself prepared for the next block. But please subscribe while this session is over, so you can do every time I upload a video, you are not missing out on anything. Bring that water away, and we are gonna grab our dumbbells, getting ready for block number 2. Also 5 exercises. We are gonna do a triceps kickback. So just before we're working the front of our arm, now we are focusing on the back of our arm. So we're gonna straighten out and bending again, using our triceps muscle, going from one exercise after each other and still working for 1 minute. We are gonna start our timer. Bringing those dumbbells, if you're not already ready, getting those shoulders nice and back, and we are gonna move backwards and in front of again. And every time we straighten that elbow, we are gonna squeeze our triceps muscle, the back of our arms, and squeezing and engaging our core muscle, standing in a nice, great position. Keeping that chin in, shoulders back, and focus on feeling your triceps working, engaging your pelvic floor. We might as well inhale and exhale. So bring those dumbbells back and into center, which is not in front of us, but right next to your hips. Bring you back, and so don't put them forward. We are gonna work backwards, lifting, straightening, and bending our elbows. Inhale and exhale. The next, we're gonna bring our dumbbells on top of our shoulders, going out in a sumo squat. We're gonna squat down and up on our toes. So just resting your dumbbells on top of your shoulders. Go down and lifting up on those toes. Bring that buttocks back nicely and keep your knees behind your toes. Lifting up. And now when we are standing in this wide position with our legs, make sure that you are even more focused on your pelvic floor. Lifting up, especially if you had children, a little bit more challenged about that pelvic floor. So engaging pelvic muscle is just muscle like the rest of our body. We need to exercise it to keep it well working. Getting up on those toes, squeezing your calf muscle, keeping that chin in. Go back down again, squeezing your glute muscle. Inhale and exhale. We are gonna do a shoulder abduction. So we're gonna stay in the wide position here, lifting up and back down again. Moving a little bit in front of us, shoulders back, lifting up in a 30-degree of our scapula, working, lifting and back down again. So up and down again. If your weight is too heavy, you can go with one arm at the time. Always focus on that quality, keeping your chin in. This is a hard one. Working for a minute all together, engaging your core muscle, and bring those dumbbells back again. Inhale and exhale. Keep working for another 20 seconds. So before we're lifting those arms, make sure that you have engaged your core area, lifting back down again, chin in, shoulders back. Doing a little bit more of ab work, lifting and back. We are gonna sit back down here, keeping one dumbbell in front of us, and we're just gonna move up and pushing upwards. So inhale and exhale. Bring that dumbbell up, and while we do that, bringing those knees in, go back down again. If this is too much, you can just keep it here and from here. And if it's not good for your lower back, then you can go here until you get a bit stronger. Or maybe it is way easy for you, then you just go and grab both dumbbells. Inhale, exhale, getting your ab working and our shoulders a little bit more. Straight up, back down again for another 14 seconds. So focus on your ab working. If you're getting too much with the dumbbell, just put it aside. And that can be a target to be able to do the exercise with dumbbells. We are gonna go down here on a Renegade row push-up. Go down, lifting one up, and here we are looking down, and bring that weight up and back down again. If this is too much, you can go down on your knees, doing exactly the same exercise for a little bit of a modification. And also you can just do the rowing part and not the push-up. It's all up to you. Going down, I know push-up is usually something that women don't like. Men often loves them, but focus on quality. You can do a few on your toes and then go up again on your feet, and alternative between knees and up in a straight position on your toes. Inhale and exhale, protecting that back. And here we go, back up again. Round number 2, doing the triceps kickback. Use the rest period to get ready, shoulders back, and we are straightening and bending our elbows, keeping that chin up, and moving forward and back. If it's too much, doing both blocks with the 5 exercises in each, you can always go with one block at the time, make a bit of a break, and then you can take another block another day. all up to you. So feel your way, listen to your body. And you can also do both blocks, and you can do it for 1 or 2 rounds instead. And back again, it's good to have a little bit of a target point. You will get even stronger and stronger. Or maybe you're just as fortunate as you've been working out for a long time and you can do the whole session in one go. Great and good for you. 4 seconds. Keep those shoulders down. And here we are doing the sumo squat with the up on our toes. So resting your arms, leaving those dumbbells nice and tight up on your shoulders. Bring that chest up, ready to go down and up on our toes. Engaging your pelvic floor, and every time we're moving upwards, feel those calf muscle working. A little bit challenge for our balance. That is also a good thing to challenge. Chin in. Go back down again, using those glute muscle. Lower body lifting up. Inhale and exhale. Chin in and chest up for another 15 seconds. Keep going, keep working. Woo. Yep, challenge that balance. Lifting. 4 seconds. Up and back down again. Yep, we are doing the shoulders. Try to lift in a 30-degree, lifting up and not straight out to the side. Shoulders back, and we are lifting upwards and all the way back down again. Staying focused, and make sure that you are in control of lifting those dumbbells up and bringing them back down again. Feeling your shoulder muscles working, but also your core muscle. Inhale and exhale. So this is the good thing. You can do this kind of exercise session almost anywhere. Of course, you'll need a set of dumbbells, but else you're off to go whenever it fits you. Lifting, bringing back again. 10 more seconds, keeping the good quality. Or go with one arm at a time. Lifting, lowering back down again. Bring one dumbbell into a sitting position, working our ab muscle, but also a little bit of shoulder work. So ready to go, lifting up and back down again. Keeping your chin in, so don't do the lifting part with your neck. Keep it nice and tight. In and back up again. And you can also keep your dumbbell in front of you, not doing the shoulder press up, just lifting and straight out again. And you can alternative between both kinds of variation. Lifting back again. Inhale, exhale. Only for another 12 seconds. Almost there. Yep, it's okay that you feel a little bit of sweat going by now. And here we are, going to the Renegade row with your dumbbells, the push-up, and maybe you just want to do the rowing part. Here we are, go down and bring that dumbbell up. Lifting, or maybe you want to do it on your knees. It's much better to go down on your knees and keep the quality, getting your chest all the way down to the exercise mat than staying up, not getting anywhere. It doesn't matter. You are not doing this for anybody else than yourself. just do whatever it takes to be able to do the exercise with a good strong feeling. Inhale and exhale all the way down, just for another 10 seconds, keeping yourself in a nice straight plank. Up we go, back down again. Yes, here we are. Already back to the third and final round. So I am sure that you are still here with me. Shoulders back. Don't give up. Go back and forth again. Keeping your shoulders relaxed. And every time, triceps can be a little bit of a tricky muscle, just like a glute muscle. They prefer not to do anything if possible. So you need to do the squeezing part. So maybe you want to stay here just a few seconds so you can feel your triceps getting engaged. So that is for every exercises that we do. Make sure that if somebody is coming along and saying, what are you working? You'll be able to, in a split second, say, I am working my tricep muscle. And I'm telling you, sometimes in my daily work as a physiotherapist, people do not realize what they're actually supposed to feel. So keep that in your mind, feeling your muscle working. Here we are, going back into the sumo squat, relaxing your shoulders because we're going to do shoulder works after this one. Knees out, toes in the same direction, opening up a little bit in your hips, going down and up on your toes. Challenge that balance as well, using your full lower body, using your glute muscle, your thigh muscle, your hamstring, your calf muscle, and just as an extra bonus, challenge your balance. Keep chin in, and of course, chest up. We want our butt to go down, not our head, keeping up in a straight position. And sometimes it can be good to do the exercises in front of a mirror, so you know you're actually doing what you think you are doing. Lifting up, back down again. For another 5 seconds. Almost there. Remember, this is our third and final round. We are gonna do the shoulder abduction in a 30-degree plan from our scapula, working our shoulder blades, lifting up and in control all the way back down again. And keep your shoulders back and tight, lifting and lowering down in a good manner. Keep that chin in, lifting up and back again. And before we're lifting, wake up those core muscles to support your back. And keep going. We are done in a few seconds, 15 seconds to be precise. Go back. Yep, almost there. Struggling is fine. Just keep the quality. Lifting one more and down again. Very good. Sitting down, bringing 1 or 2 dumbbells. Ready to do the ab work and a little bit more of shoulder work. One final round. Knees up, hands up. So of course you could do this exactly the same way with no dumbbell. So whatever it takes for you to keep going for this last round, then you've been doing a great job. Only another 30 seconds. One more exercise to go. I know you can do it. Don't leave me hanging. I'm keeping an eye on you. And keep that chin in. And I know there might be a battle going on inside your brain. I could stop, but of course the battle will be won. But by you continuing working, just because you can do it, great. 2 dumbbells for the Renegade push-up. Straight line, on toes or on your knees. This is our final round, our final exercise. And go down and lifting that arm up. Looking down the whole time. So make sure when you're working this one, your lower back is in a straight plank position. Don't sway and try not to stick your butt up next to the ceiling, up towards the ceiling. Just keep it in a straight position. Going back down again, lifting those few more sets here, lifting repetition. And inhale, boom. Exhale, boom. Almost there. Lifting up for another 10 seconds. Go on your knees if you need to. One more of each. Here we are. Great. And grab your water. Very nice. Good job. Good for you, good for me. And make sure that you do a little bit of stretching. I will put a link on top and a link below. Water. Just to feel completely satisfied in your body. Thank you for joining me. Hope that you can feel a little bit of tickling in your muscle by now. You've been working your arms, your glute muscle, your legs, your core muscle. Everything has been in action. And thank you for tuning in. If you feel getting something out of this content, that you want to keep yourself updated on everything that I upload, please subscribe to my channel and maybe you will give it a thumbs up. I will be very happy for that. So until next time, stay healthy and stay happy and take care. Bye.